Hi everyone, this is Inez from IF Property Solutions, and today I am doing a follow-up video on my previous video that I did last week on the importance of an approved building plan and a certificate of occupancy. So I'm going to try and go through everything as detailed as I can, but if you would like to book a session with me, or if you have an agency and you'd like me to come explain everything more in depth, or if you would like me to come to your property and have a chat with you there, we can definitely do that. So we don't want to keep the videos too long, but let me just give you an in-depth or a more in-depth view of why this is so important. Okay, so the law states that you may not reside in a structure, a property, a house, without an approved building plan, including an existing certificate of occupancy. Why is this? Okay, so this is for your safety. Building plans is purely for your safety. And as well, a very important thing that has come in now, or not come in now, where the insurance companies are starting to get a little bit more stricter. If you do have a fire hazardous structure on your property, or there is a fire for whatever reason, and the structure has not been approved by the city council, the insurance companies are now starting to say that they're not going to pay out. So that's very, very, very important. It is a legal requirement. Why the certificate of occupancy, do you ask? Because you can put anything on an approved, or not an approved building plan, you can put anything on a building plan to be approved by the municipality, as long as it is according to the national building regulations. That does not mean that that is what's going on site. Okay, so you can put anything on a building plan. I often get it where a buyer says to me, but we did get building plans. There were building plans available at council. I'm going to get to that as well. But they fail to compare that to structures on site. So finding a building plan at council doesn't necessarily mean that all structures are on that building plan. Very, very important. The other thing is there's a misconception that council is the responsible entity or institution to safekeep or safeguard building plans and certificate of occupancies. That's not true. It is the sole the sole responsibility of each owner to have an approved building plan for all structures, including a certificate of occupancy. Okay, so when you get to the certificate of occupancy phase, this is when a building inspector comes out to site and they compare everything that is on the approved building plan to that is on site. Okay, so if you have structures on site and it's not on the approved building plan, you're not going to get a certificate of occupancy. Council also checks your services, so they check that you have, they can ask for anything. They have the prerogative to ask for an electrical COC, a plumbing COC, engineer form. Very, very, very important, because yes, you've got this building plan, it's approved, it's according to the national building regulations, but now you've gotten somebody that's not very qualified to actually do the amendments on site. I've had a case where somebody bought a house and they were sleeping during the course of the evening, and the roof fell in because it was not built according to the national building regulations. So that's why the engineer form is so important, because they check the roofs. Is it built according to? They check the walls and they check the foundations. It's so, so, so very important. So it's all about safety at the end of the day. Okay, your certificate of occupancy is what safeguards your building plan, because your building plan is only valid for 12 months. Okay, if you have not had an inspector out on site, your plan will lapse. And I'm going to do another video about that as well. We'll go into depth about that as well. But please, guys, having a building plan on its own, it means something, yes, but it is not the full picture. You need a certificate of occupancy to make sure that you are 100% compliant with the law. Council can even ask that a land surveyor be appointed to check that the architect has actually positioned the structures correctly on site, because you often get people that draftsmen, architects that move around the structures so that they are not encroaching a servitude or a building line where you have a difficult neighbor that does not want to sign off. Very, very, very important, guys. So I'm not going to waste too much of your time. If you would like to get more information about this, and we can really go into depth about this, please give me a ring or send me a WhatsApp, and I'll be more than willing to come to your agency or come to your home, wherever it may be. Or you can come and see me, and we can really, really go into depth about this. And I absolutely look forward to hearing about your situation and how I can assist you. This is my passion, as you can see. And I cannot wait to hear from you. So I'll speak to you soon again. Thank you. Bye.